Hi everybody, this is Drew Monroe from Drew Cooks Catering in Vancouver, BC, here with another great simple meal idea. This is seared halibut with a lemon pesto risotto, and we're going to go right away and start making our risotto. So what I've got here is some hot chicken stock in a saucepan. I've also got a nice hot skillet here. I'm going to add in some olive oil. And the first thing we're going to throw in there is a few cloves of chopped garlic, followed by one small onion diced. And you don't want to really caramelize it too much. You just kind of want to soften it up a little bit. And once that happens, we're going to throw in our risotto rice right away. And add a little bit more olive oil at this stage because you want to coat each of the grains individually. Perfect. And once the rice is in, turn the heat down just a little bit. And now we're going to add in a little bit of white wine. And that's the sound you want to hear, that sizzle. And a note, don't cook with anything that you wouldn't drink yourself. Get that white wine all incorporated, let it cook off. Next stage is we're going to start slowly ladling in our hot stock. And again, listen for that sizzle. This is what you want to hear. Keep stirring it in. And risotto is really not a dish that you can just kind of leave to simmer and think it'll be done in about 15 minutes. You kind of have to babysit it when you're cooking it because that creamy texture of the risotto actually comes from the constant stirring. Keep ladling in, ladle after ladle of stock, stirring, letting it evaporate, and then continuing on. And in about 10 to 12 minutes, your rice will be cooked and you'll be ready to go on to the next stage of this beautiful dish. Okay, so it's been about 12 minutes now, and you can see that the risotto has turned really nice and creamy, and I haven't even added any butter or any cream or anything like that to it. This creaminess has just come from me constantly stirring and adding slow amounts of stock to this rice. Now I'm going to add some butter. I've got it right off the heat. You always want to add your fat at the very end, right when it's off the heat here. So I'm going to throw in a bit of butter, incorporate that. We're also going to add in some beautiful pesto. This is just basil pesto. You can buy this anywhere or make your own when basil's in season. We're also going to add in our lemon juice and lemon zest. And I'm adding it at the end because I want that lemon flavor to be really bright and punchy. I don't want it to cook off in the beginning of the process. And you can see it's picking up that nice, beautiful green color. And as soon as that's nicely incorporated, you're done. Set it aside, and we're going to go on to our halibut. I've got our halibut sitting right over here. Beautiful halibut fillets. It's in season right now in the springtime. A great choice if you're a fish lover. I'm going to season it with some salt, fresh cracked black pepper. I've got a nice hot saute pan here going. I'm going to throw in a little olive oil, a little bit of butter for some flavor, and I'm going to add it to the pan. That's the sound you want to hear right there. You want it a nice hot sear. And we're going to sear it about 1.5 minutes per side, and then finish it in our oven, which we've already got preheated at 350 degrees. Season up the other side while it's on the pan here. You can see the color that the butter is giving that fish, and it's also giving a lot of flavor to it as well. Give it a quick flip, and look at the color that it's got already. Now what we're going to do is just kiss the other side of the fish. So just touch it lightly on the pan like I'm doing now. Add in some white wine. And that, again, is the sound that you're looking for. Now add it to the oven. Let that wine cook off. 3 to 4 minutes in the oven to finish cooking, and we'll be ready to plate the final dish. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is take a nice scoop of our risotto here that's nice and creamy right in the center of the plate. Let's get a little bit more on there. We'll make a nice bed for our halibut. And just kind of even it out with the back of your ladle there. Now we're going to take our halibut, get a nice section of it and put it right on top like that. Now you can get fancy with your garnishes and whatever else you're going to use. What I've done here is just taken some shallots. I've also taken some cherry tomatoes with a little salt and pepper and just sauteed them up. I'm going to put that right on top like so. And then just to finish it off, I've got some chive oil, which is really going to go well with that nice green color of the pesto. And I'm just going to drizzle that all around the outside of the dish. And there we have it, seared halibut with lemon pesto risotto and chive oil. For the full recipe, you can check out our food blog at www.drewcooks.com. Thanks for checking it out, everybody.
We got it.
We got it? We got it.
Okay, everybody. All right.
Sharp broadcast. Sharp broadcast. That looks pretty nice, hey?